What you're wearing came from something else, and it's important to know what that is. Hi everyone, welcome to My Green Closet. Today we're talking about why it is so crucial to check your tags and know what kind of fabric you're buying, because that's a huge part of the environmental impact of your clothing. And this video is in partnership with the Make It Feel Right campaign, which aims to encourage people to not only choose clothing that feels good on your skin, but that feels right in your heart because you're making a better choice for the planet. You guys know I'm all about that, so let's jump into it. If we go all the way back to the fibers, your clothing most likely came from a plant, tree, animal, oil, or a combination. While clothing used to be made only from natural fibers, it's now petroleum-derived synthetics which seem to be the most popular. We've been learning more and more what a huge problem synthetics are, not just because they're essentially plastic and non-biodegradable, but because they release tiny plastic microfibers through washing and wear, which are polluting our oceans, food, and water systems. Microfibers have even been found in over 80% of the world's tap water. In many countries, we're completely removed from the clothing production process, so we often have no idea and don't put any thought into how our clothes were made or what they were made from. But at least we can get some of that information by checking the tags. Transparency is a huge issue in fashion, but we're lucky because the fabric content is one of the few things about our clothes that brands actually tell us. So this is an area where it's easier to make better decisions and choose more sustainable materials. Some fabrics to keep an eye out for are organic cotton, which greatly reduces pesticide use, or recycled cotton. If you're looking at animal materials, look for responsibly sourced or recycled fabrics and fibers. If you are wanting synthetics, and sometimes for things like activewear, they're pretty useful, always look for recycled synthetics, so at least existing resources are being used instead of creating new synthetic materials. We've also been seeing a lot of man-made cellulose fibers on the market, which are naturally derived, often from wood, but put through a chemical process to turn into fibers. And with these, you want to look for Tencel lyocell or Tencel model. The reason Tencel trademarked fibers are important versus other cellulose fibers like viscose, rayon, or generic lyocell or model is that they only use sustainably farmed trees and manufacture in a closed-loop system, so they reuse the water and solvents. This is very different than other cellulose fiber production, where some companies have actually been found to be cutting down old-growth forests and dumping their wastewater into rivers. Tencel fibers are also certified biodegradable, so definitely look for the word Tencel when it comes to cellulose fabrics. We're also seeing more and more recycled fibers, and the technology around textile recycling continues to improve. This is really amazing because using existing materials saves a lot of resources. For example, cotton requires a lot of water to grow, but if we recycle it, we can reuse those cotton fibers, save that water, and potentially save a garment from going to the landfill. Another good thing to check on tags is the percentage of fiber. It's generally better to stick to 100% of the same fiber versus blended fabrics, as this can make it easier to recycle. Although a little bit of spandex can be okay depending on the recycling system. And I have a video more about spandex and elastane in clothing, which I will link below. The fabric your clothes are made from is a big part of their environmental impact. So how much energy and water was used to make it? What kind of resources? Are they renewable? And what will happen to it after you stopped wearing it? Will it biodegrade or sit in a landfill? You can greatly reduce the impact of your clothes and wardrobe by shopping consciously. So only buy things that you know you'll actually wear. Shop secondhand. Care for and mend your clothes. Donate or recycle them instead of throwing them away. And choose more sustainable materials. So, be honest, do you always check the tags on your clothing, or is this something that you'll start doing now? Let me know in the comments. Check out the Make It Feel Right campaign, which is linked in the description, to learn more about how you can make more sustainable fabric choices. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you will be checking those tags. Thank you for watching, and thank you so much to those of you supporting me on Patreon, and I'll see you in the next one.